because you're right. The series has been good. I don't care. I'm with you. I don't give a damn about the market size of the team. I'm not tap dancing for billionaires here because their market size isn't the one that I want. I don't give a flying you-know-what about that. I just want to see good quality basketball. That's what I grew up on. I grew up on good quality basketball, and literally Kevin Durant was just traded. Yeah. As God is my witness, Kevin Durant was just traded. No. You have got to be absolutely kidding me.
I just saw the thing come through.
You're lying.
And I was like, how do I flag them down to let them know that this just
As God is my witness, Kevin Durant was just traded. I spent a whole 6 minutes ranting about not wanting to see this guy get traded. I was going to have our video producer, Max, clip this for me for my own personal thing, and Kevin Durant is now a member of the Houston Rockets. So the trade is as such, Tim. It's Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the number 10 overall pick, and 5 second-round picks that are going to Phoenix, and the Houston Rockets now have Kevin Durant on their team. Oh, my God.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. That is hilarious. That timing could not have been any crazier. And guess what? During any of the pre-games for the NBA Finals tonight,
this is all they're going to talk about.
It. And ESPN, and we know their troubles and issues as a pregame, halftime, all of that, and Stephen A. Smith playing solitaire. They have enough trouble talking about the game and what's going on, and now it's going to be dominated with KD.
Just unbelievable. First of all, the timing was just unreal. Unbelievable. But now this is going to be, they're going to spend, if ESPN has an hour-long pregame show, I don't know what their pregame schedule is today, but if they have an hour-long pregame show, we're going to get at least 5 minutes of that dedicated to Stephen A. Smith and his outfit. We're going to get another 3 minutes to Stephen A. Smith bringing his daughter on to try and save a little bit of face because the internet is completely turned against me. You notice that trick this week? And then they're going to spend about 30 minutes on this Kevin Durant trade. Bob Myers is there, who's a great partner for the Washington Commanders, but he's also on that pregame show, so you're going to get Bob Myers' take on Kevin Durant and what he means because he was with Kevin Durant. Oh, and then we'll get like maybe 4 minutes on Game 7 with Tyrese Halliburton and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The NBA has completely and royally screwed this up. Adam Silver should be ashamed of himself. He's completely deterred the coverage that should be dedicated to the first Game 7 in nearly 10 years in the NBA Finals, and now everyone's only going to talk about Kevin Durant going to a Houston Rockets team that couldn't beat a Golden State team that's clearly on the way out.
Yeah, and not to mention, I'd be willing to bet anything that this Kevin Durant trade is going to be brought up during the actual broadcast of Game 7. Mike Breen and Richard Jefferson, Doris Burke, I guarantee they're going to bring it up at some point during the game.
Terrible.
Instead of just 100% focused on the two best words in sports.
It's going to be so bad. Now, Durant fits well with Houston. He does.
Yeah.
But you are not. That's going to be the only thing that is discussed. Also a disaster is the fact that Kevin Durant found out about this trade while he was on stage in front of people at this NYC Fan Fest event, the Fanatics Fan Fest. Fanatics run by this weird dude, Michael Rubin. I get weird vibes. I don't know. Have you seen that? I get weird vibes from that dude, but he ran this Fanatics Fan Fest, and from what I've seen, Tim, it's looked like it's been a really fun event. There's been a bunch of athletes, a bunch of professional wrestlers, some celebrities out there. It's a really cool, unique event for fans to meet some of their favorite players and athletes, but it also now gives us this very awkward interaction with Kevin Durant, Taylor Rooks, and everybody who is there watching him as he found out live that he was traded.
Yes, sir.
So awkward.
Yeah, and he was kind of had this deadpan look and no reaction.
I don't know.
to
I don't even know how he should react to that.
Yeah, for sure.
You need to make sure, and like at a certain point, there's nothing you can do. But you might have to flex a little bit if you are Rich Kleiman or if you are the Houston Rockets, because surely Houston had to have some idea that he was going to be at Fanatics Fan Fest. You got to make sure that this information does not go public when he has a live microphone? Because he's just sitting there, and like, is he supposed to jump up and do a cartwheel that he just got traded to Houston? Like, it doesn't seem like there's bad blood. We've seen this before. Remember when Antonio Brown got released from Las Vegas and he's running around with his burnt feet in his backyard doing cartwheels? Like, I'm not expecting Durant to do that, but you put a superstar, you put anybody in a really awkward position where they're supposed to have a reaction when they don't even know. He didn't know if it was real or not.
Well, yes, that as well, but
allegedly.
It gets back to your initial point earlier in the show. Why is this being announced ahead of Game 7 in the NBA Finals? Like, why, even if you have this handshake agreement of this trade, like, wait till Tuesday. Wait till Wednesday. Like, don't do it at the Fanatics Fest. Don't do it on the same day as Game 7.
Game 7.
We're 7 hours, 6.5 hours away from Game 7. The first Game 7 in 9 years, by the way. And now it's completely overshadowed by this KD news.
A Game 7, by the way, that radically transformed the trajectory of Kevin Durant's career, because the Golden State Warriors lose that Game 7 to then go and get Kevin Durant to give him his first 2 championships and only 2 championships, and completely skewered the reputation of Kevin Durant amongst many. Not me. I was fully on board. I understood it. It's about championships. Go and get it, son. But he completely skewered the way that Kevin Durant is viewed, and now you have him live in front of a crowd as they start chanting Houston. I wonder how many people actually like the Rockets there, or if they just decided to get in on the cheers. But you just have him sitting there. It's so awkward. Also, they had him in his chair that was way too small for a guy that's 7 feet tall. Like, we didn't have the video
for that.
He got a lot of lower body, man, and he looked very uncomfortable. He was kind of. My parents always used to tell me I need to stop slouching. Well, my man was fully slouched, so he could get, so his knees basically aren't in his mouth because the chair is so low. Like, if you're gonna run an event with athletes, you know that athletes are monstrous human beings. You got to get them like some stools or something.
Yeah, you aren't getting like a normal chair from IKEA and
a high chair,
expecting him to fit in that.
So that was a rough look by them. So I can't believe that he was put in that scenario. Now the Rockets, by the way, for the 2026 NBA Finals are plus 850. They were 18-1. Now they're plus 850.
They were 18-1 now?
They were 18-1. Kevin Durant making a big swing in next year's NBA Finals odds.
I think what's so interesting about this KD acquisition is obviously this Houston team had a really good regular season, winning 52 games. What were they, 2 seed? You're playing the Warriors, who just had to play the play-in tournament. But I believe the Warriors were still favored heading into that series. And a big reason why is because Houston's so young. Are they ready for this moment where Golden State has the championship pedigree? But now you add that vet. You add that vet that's been through everything, that has won championships, plural, won NBA Finals MVPs, plural, and still playing at a high level despite being 37 years old.
I love Durant. I hope he loves Houston. He's going to hang out with Drake. That feels like it's terrible, but I think they're friends, so more power to Kevin Durant for that one.